it's Marisa from Marisa Moments, the blog. I will go on ahead and put the link below, so be sure to check it out. However, today's post is a little bit more personal. Well, I guess they're all personal, but this one lets you know a little bit more about me as far as who I am as a person, my struggles, my strengths, where I've come from, and where I intend to go. So, without further ado, today's date is Sunday, August 25th, 2013, and this post is called I've Been Hiding. So, first let me start by asking you this. Have you ever had a moment in which you felt as if you were the only person in the room, regardless of whether there was a crowd around you? Or have you even felt like you somehow retreated within yourself so far that it would take a miracle to pull you out back into the light of day? Or how about, have you ever felt sorrow so deep, like it was within the depths of your very soul and your very existence? Well, I'm here to tell you, you are not alone. You might have heard it before, but you've never heard it from me. So here's my story. You know, there was a period of time in my life, I'll refer to it as the dark ages. I was so low that I didn't care if I ever saw the sunrise again. From one day to the next, nothing meant really anything to me. Nothing mattered. I felt as if I was the only person on earth that felt such sorrow, such self-loathing, such burden. I couldn't get myself out of it through, I had false smiles, I cracked jokes, but I was never really, I never really felt it. I never really felt like it was truly me. What made it even worse is that I felt my condition was a burden to those around me, which in turn just exacerbated the darkness. It made me retreat deeper within myself. It was seemingly an endless cycle of depression and guilt. Now, I mention this because I feel it's important to share our stories with one another. After all, that is how we learn and grow. Besides, there is no shame in going through a storm. The thing of it is, I struggled. I really struggled for so very long. It became like a normalcy to me. I wasn't even aware that I wasn't showing my true self to those that newly entered my life. I had up a defensive shield that would push others away before they could even think of leaving me. This, my friends, is of course no way to live. Honestly speaking, it wasn't until I met my husband that I learned how to grow out of this behavior. It was during the time leading up to our meeting and the time thereafter that I learned that it was truly okay to just be me. I learned that it was healthy to let my hair down and laugh without keeping my eyes peeled for some proverbial bomb to drop. I was always waiting for the other shoe to drop for some reason. Yet I must confess that although I had been continuously growing as an individual, I've still been hiding. I still have a habit of constructing entire conversations in advance as if it was a game of chess, yet walking away from an encounter without having uttered a single word. Now, I know I'm not alone in this, hopefully. It's basically when you run into someone, or maybe you have a question and it's right on the tip of your tongue and you want to say it and you repeat it over and over and over in your head, but when it comes down to it, you don't say anything. And they can ask you over and over, do you have any questions? Is there anything you want to say? And all I end up saying is, nope. But then in my mind, I'm thinking, God, why didn't I just say it? Fact is, I see, hear, feel things that would, many wouldn't understand, and some would probably regard as crazy. So I've kept that side of myself secret. Truth is, my story is so twisted, one might need a detailed map to follow it. That's putting it lightly. However, However, I am growing and learning to truly accept myself in the way that those closest to me have done from the moment our paths crossed. I still struggle with my strong desire to hide and blend into the scene that I encounter, yet I know that he expects more from me. So it's for this reason alone that I'm choosing to bite the proverbial bullet. It's time to embrace who I am. It's time to radiate love and light. It's time to stop hiding. Just know this, it's okay. Everything is and will be okay. Peace and blessings, friends. Thank you for listening to my story. Thank you for watching. And be sure to check back soon. I will be posting more. And have a great evening, afternoon, morning, night, all that fun stuff, depending on when you're watching. Thanks again. Talk to you soon.